Okay, first session for beginners is mobility. So we start off with 7 minutes mobility before we do any kind of workout. I use a Gym Boss, which is the best interval training timer that you can use for kettlebells. You're not having to look at a clock. Okay, so first is neck mobility. Taking your time, full range of movement, or as best you can. And to the side. To the shoulders. Okay, and now the arms. Back the other way. And alternate. So one hand up, one hand down. One hand up, one hand down. Change. Okay, spine mobility now. So tipping forward and back. And to the side. And round. Change direction. Okay, now swing the arms, and as you swing them round, flick your hips to the opposite direction. Okay, hips circle round. change. Okay, lift the leg knee up and out and round. Lift the knee up, out, round. Okay, feet together, hands on the knees and circle. Change direction. And the ankles. Other ankle. Okay, that's the end of the mobility. Okay, our next session is learning how to clean, squat, lunge and press. So now that you have mastered the two-handed swing and the single arm swing, we're going to move on to learning how to clean the kettlebell. From here, it's exactly the same. Everything reverts back to a two-handed swing, which you have to ensure you have the ability to do correctly. So from here, again, we start with our weaker side, mine is the left, to squatting down, picking up the tension in the kettlebell, and all we're going to do is use the hips and the legs, drive it up and round, down. So again, snap the hips, make them do the work, up and round. So when we come to clean, you're bringing the arm straight up in front of you, as if it was up against the wall. It's not swinging out to come up and over, it's coming straight up. And as it comes straight up, it comes up, and you allow the kettlebell to fold round onto the back of your arm smoothly as you can. So from here, snap up the hips, breathe out. Rolls round on, and I'm resting my whole arm across my chest and my shoulders are square on. So down, snap, round, down, snap, round. So everything remains square on, the kettlebell remains in that straight line. Down, straight up, across. It's not out here and it's not down there. It's across your chest, holding it here. Down, straight up. And you can knock it slightly with your shoulder to go over, down, up. Still into that seated, squatted position. So from the side, it's still down, it's still a snap of the hips, round, down, snap up, and across the chest, down. Okay, right hand, exactly the same, left arm out, still into that squatted position, down, look at the kettlebell, make the legs do the work, down, snap up, do the work, straight up, not swinging out, not swinging down, down to the squatted position, power those legs, tighten everything up, snap, round, shoulders still square, and down, down, down. That's the end of the squat. And now we move on to, that's the end of the clean, and now we move on to the squat. For now, we're going to learn how to use the squat with both hands. So we pick up the kettlebell by the horns. Feet comfortably apart, and you're going to sit down into it. So as far down, sit down. Come up, breathe out. Drive up through those legs. Down, breathe out. Squat down. And down. Important for females especially, when you are squatting, that you keep your knees in line with your toes. That there is no waver down and across. Unlikely that they go out the way, but they must track the toes. Everything must be in line. As you squat down, my knees are still in line with my toes as I come up as well. It has a tendency to push off due to weakness in the muscles to be able to push yourself up. So very important that if you find that you are struggling, hands out in front, practice. Come up, breathe out. Practice down, breathe out. Watch those knees, keep them out as you go down and as you go up. Exactly the same with the kettlebell. Same thing again, squat down. You'll find it helpful if you look up as you squat down. Once you've got the practice of the knees staying straight, and down. Always squat back into that position. Next, we have the lunge. So again, pick up, clean. That's our starting position for the lunge. And what we will start with is a forward lunge. You can have it, there are a variety of variations of this. You can hold the kettlebell in the same arm and step forward with the same leg. Hold it in the left arm, step forward with the right leg. But today, what we're going to do is step forward with the left leg, with it in the left arm. So you're going to lunge down and up. Lunge down and up. Now for those of you that aren't able to do that with the lunge, kettlebell down at the side. Hand out, step forward, lunge. If you cannot touch your back knee onto the ground, go down as far as you can. So if that's comfortable for you, that's fine. Step forward, down and up. Step forward, down and up. Again, making sure that those knees are strong and to the front. Swap over, other side. Drop down and up. Drop down and up. Drop down and up. Everything is nice and strong. Power up from those legs. Down, look up and forward. You look down, you lose balance. And up. Okay, so the lunge is key. Without the kettlebell, you can have your hands on your hips, whichever. Down, up. Down and up. So practice that, pushing the hips forward and up. Push these hips forward, look forward, chin up. Okay. Our next technique is the press. So having learned how to swing, having learned how to clean and lunge, you have to be able to squat down, clean the kettlebell, and then from there we're going to learn how to press up. So everything starting on the left side again, down, snap up, and from here we're going to press. Important that when you press, that you breathe out on the way up. Strong. Down across the chest. Press up. Strong. Down across the chest. And a side view to ensure that everybody's knuckles must point to the ceiling. Wrist straight. You have to keep that wrist straight. Elbow straight. Strong. And up. As soon as that the wrist goes, you then create a weakness in the arm. The load is not taken down through the shoulder joint. This is key. Press and down. So on the other side, down, swap over, clean, and press. Up, strong. Fingers can be open, fingers can be closed. Whichever your preference is, so long as that wrist is straight. Up, knuckles to the ceiling. Down, across the chest. Pull in the core, pull in the back. Strong. And up. Breathe out. Strong. For those of you that find it difficult to press, what is key to this will be, in any of the workouts that you can't press, is clean. Press once and hold for the length of time of that part of the workout. And this helps the strength through the shoulder joint and down through the body. It is key that you keep that shoulder, elbow, everything in line for the body to take the load through. So that's what you will be doing in a workout if you find that you cannot press, is just hold it in that position to build up the strength in the shoulder. When time finished, down into the clean position and down. Same on the other side, squat down, bring up, clean, press, pull in the abs, knuckles to the ceiling, straight wrist, hold, and when time's up, bring down, across the chest, down. Okay, that's the end of the lesson for techniques.